Hi, this is my name Shankar. In cyber security, there is actually an attack called as a cyber squatting. Okay, so which is linked with the domain names, etc. There's another attack called as an typo squatting. In typo squatting, I'll book a domain with a very similar name. Maybe I can replace characters here and there. Okay, so if it's going to be ICICI Bank, then I would book a domain called ICICIbank.com. And it's going to be Emirates NBD. So I'll add one more I. Okay, so when you actually look at the domain name, it will look legitimate. Okay, you not the additional character will escape your eyes. Okay, this is called as a typo squatting. Now, what is the cyber squatting? Cyber squatting is if you're going to send something sensational that's going to happen sooner, you'll book a domain, okay, in that particular name. For example, um, if you sense that the Olympics is going to get hosted by a particular country, okay, then you might book a domain, Olympics KSA.com, OlympicIndia.com, something like that, okay. Now, the Dubai Expo 2020.com. So it is like, you sense something sensational going to happen and you book a domain when the legitimate users want to actually have the domain, okay, you'll be selling it for a very high price, okay. A similar incident has now happened in India where in 2023, okay, the JioCinemas and Hotstar, okay, they were about to get merged. And this was sensed by one of the application developers in Delhi, and he booked the domain Jio Cinemas or JioHotstar.com. Now, the Delhi-based app developer, and this has actually become a very big problem. Okay, now, when the Geo as an organization wants to have this domain for them, they found that this domain is owned by this gentleman, and he wants close to around 1 crore of Indian rupee, okay, to sell the domain back to them. Now, when they actually came to know about this, there was a pressure mounting on him, and he said, "I want this domain. I want this money to do my executive MBA, the masters in Cambridge University in UK." And when there was a pressure mounting on him, he transferred the ownership to two siblings named Jainam and Jivika, Dubai-based siblings. And if you look at the domain now, there's some news about the siblings, etc. Now there's a question: can he actually do it? Okay, in fact, he cannot do that. Okay, though there is no law in India that explicitly states that okay, it is offensive. But there had been a very similar case with YahooIndia.com versus Akash Arora. That was so many years back. Okay, where YahooIndia.com had a name very similar to Yahoo, and Yahoo won the case. Okay, now Jio Hotstar obviously belongs to the Jio. Okay, the Reliance group. Okay, now even if you want to fight a legal battle, okay, the Jio will actually win the case. Like, there's no reason for somebody to book a commercial name like JioHotstar.com. So let's wait and watch what exactly happens. Okay, in case of JioHotstar.com. The other one is Star Health Insurance, one of the biggest health insurance companies in India. They had a breach, okay, and the data leak and personal data, including the mobile number, PAN card number, and then addresses, pre-existing medical conditions. Okay, millions of customers have been leaked onto an internet, and there's a hacker called Zen, okay, who actually leaked this information on his particular page, and he said the CISO, okay, was paid 28. I just confirm what the amount is. 28,000, okay, 28,000 US dollars is what was demanded by the CISO, and finally they settled for 150,000 US dollars, and the information was passed on to him on the Telegram channel. Now, it's an allegation against the CISO, and the emails that he actually posted in the Telegram group were all fabricated, what they actually found out. So the CISO, they found today, okay, on 29th of October 2024, that he's absolved of all those allegations and he came out clean chip. Now, the case has been raised with the Madras High Court, and the High Court directed the Telegram to police or patrol, like monitor such an incident, but for which they said no. There are millions and millions of chat that is actually happening. They practically cannot do it. But if there is a problem, okay, you can say that the court, there can be a judicial direction from a court saying that to block an account, they can actually block an account. But practically speaking, even blocking an account might not lead to, okay, an effective solution, because they can impersonate an account, they can spoof the IP addresses. Okay, so socksproxy.net, okay, is one of the sites from where you can actually pick up the spoof IP address for spoofing. So the hacker can spoof the IP addresses and start using the spoofed account or a different account, spoofed IP addresses. So practically saying, it is impossible to control these type of incidents when it comes to the social media. Okay, let's see what the twist and turn that this case is actually going to take. Okay, on the other one, Canadian Revenue Agency. Okay, there had been a cyber attack, and the imposter used the company's confidential credentials to get the authorized access to hundreds of Canadians' information, person CRA account, and it looks like he also got an reimbursement of 6 million Canadian dollars. I'm not sure about the exact figure, but he was able to get the refund. Okay, and he has actually been enjoying the refund. Now, it has been said that I think this has been debated in the Canadian Parliament, okay, today and yesterday, etc. But the loopholes on the website or the tax refund is something which was anticipated. Okay, for example, a couple of months back, I also posted a video on a refund mail that has been impersonated by the fraudsters in India. And you click and you put in all the details, the OTP, then that's it. Okay, you have lost your information. Okay. Now the modus operandi for the hackers, we are facing this, the courier on parcel scam now. Okay, investment scam. Okay, and this one, whenever there's when the height of the tax returns filing, etc. During that season, okay, the refund phishing attack. Okay, yesterday we discussed about an Ola OTP attack. There's a move by the Telecommunication Regulatory Authority of India, try to stop the OTP, okay, being sent for the authentication. I think it is something that we should be doing. Okay, so we should start using the what do you say, the Google Authenticator, Zoho Authenticator, etc., for the multi-factor authentication. Because once there's an OTP and a malicious application getting installed in the mobile phone, okay, we are accepting for reading the SMS, etc. That is going to cause us a problem. Okay, and if you ask me, Google Authenticator, Zoho Authenticator, okay, or Microsoft Authenticator, it's something that it holds good. Okay, it should be an effective one. In fact, a couple of years back, okay, decades back, okay, we are more dependent on RSA tokens, okay, which is prone for the wear and tear. But this authenticator apps, okay, are taking forward, okay, what the multi-factor authentication and replacing the RSA tokens. Now, whether the removing the OTP is going to be effective or not is something that we actually don't know. But if you personally ask me, as a cybersecurity professional with more than 25 years of experience, okay, I started my career in 97. Okay, I find it very effective. Okay, so we are yet to know what could be the problem with respect to the authenticator app. What's going to be the replacement solution for this? Yesterday we discussed about an email that's been sent to the top 10 hotels in Uttar Pradesh, where there is a bomb with a black colored bag that's been on the ground. Okay, and the police were able to trace the email. Okay, the email forensics is pretty simple. Okay, there are tools by which you can look at the header and get to know, okay, from where it's being sent, etc. So the police were able to nab the guy by the name Jagdish Ukhi from Nagpur, okay, who has sent an email. And surprisingly, he is an author of one of the popular books on terrorism. I really don't know why his mind went haywire to do something like this. Okay. So this is the cream of the news for 29th of October. Stay subscribed, stay secure, and stay connected. This is Subramaniam Shankaran from ISSS signing off for now. Cheers and bye-bye. Have a good day.